Okay, hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to week 4 already. Wow, can you believe it? We are already in week 4. Holy moly, this class is just ripping by. All right, so week 4, what are we doing in week 4? I've got a few things for you guys to look at, and I just kind of want to go through a couple of things here. Week 4, we're talking about unity. And one of the things I want to talk about is this unity. What does it mean, and how can I show you an example? Which is exactly what I'm going to do. But before I do that, I want you to make sure that you read through conceptual aptitude, rendering, and typography. I do want to mention something about typography without getting into too much detail. I would say that 99.999% of graphic designers in hiring positions would say the most important thing that a student can show um, in their portfolios is a good aptitude for typography, good proficient typographic usage. And I'm going to agree with that 100%. So really watch your type, guys. Really watch your type. If there are things that you think might need to be fixed, then go ahead and fix them. Just really watch that type. And of course, I'll be your safety net. I'll comment on anything that I can see that might be showing inconsistencies in typographic presentation, etc. Okay, so then we have, I don't want to talk too much about week 4 assignment 1 because, look, you guys, it's a writing assignment. It's our 4th one, so you know what you're doing by now. So go through the motions, please. It's important. It's an important assignment. But we do have a lot of portfolio work to do this week as well. So watch your time, manage your time accordingly. All right. I'll leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. Just remember to give yourself enough time for this. And this is our critical assessment for this week's assignment, which is our corporate identity one. 5 components of a corporate identity, excuse me, package. So that said, I want to go over to our announcements area because I posted some announcements before I made this video. So let's jump over to course announcements. Let's go to the course home where we find the course announcements. And you can see what we're looking at right now is going to be welcome to week 4. But we have these other 3 videos, and all of week 4's videos are in orange here for your convenience. So we have, this is what a portfolio looks like. And this is actually a video of a portfolio book. I have an actual physical portfolio book that I page through, and I talk about how to change pages and how to set it up, and et cetera, et cetera. Then I have another called Corporate Identity Examples, and that's another video showing corporate identity examples for those of you who have been emailing with questions about, I have a business card, letterhead, and envelope, but I'm kind of short on other things. What can I do? This example will show a bunch of different, this video will show a bunch of different examples of corporate identity. Then finally for this week, I have this how to design using a grid. And the reason I've created this, I wrote this mini lecture for you guys to read this, and then we have, I'm sorry, I just said I wrote this lecture. I did not write this lecture. I included this lecture. I'm just looking at it now going, wait, that's not my own writing. It's not, no, I include, yeah, there's the link right there. Sorry about that. Yes, I included this lecture, and then I created this video, and I left these examples for you too. So look at the video because it really describes in depth how to create a grid and have that grid consistent from page to page, and how by using that grid will ensure visual harmony from page to page in your portfolios. And that's a really important notion when you think about it. So take a look at that. And then I want to round this video out, this introductory video, by saying I'm going to go back to week 4, only I want to go to portfolio unity. This lecture right here about portfolio unity. And I just want to show you this example. Now, I'm going to show you this example, and I don't necessarily think this is a fantastic example. I know it's included in the class, but I've got some issue with it. I'm not going to talk about that. I want you to concentrate on one thing, and that is the background pages of this. I'm going to open that in a second. I believe that's going to end up being yes, that's going to be a PDF, and it'll open right now. So I'm going to get rid of this because we can't view that the way that I need to show you what kind of examples I'm talking about. So, okay, so here's the opening page, and then here's the spreads. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to back down a little bit here so you could see the spreads. Now, I don't necessarily really want you to even look at the work. I just want you to look at the pages. Now, again, we're talking about portfolio unity. These are set up in spreads. Now, your portfolio, if you're going to use a book, of course, it will be set up in spreads. If you're going to use a electronic portfolio, it may not be set up in spreads, in which case it would just be like this, and we would scroll down. But this being set up in spreads, I just want to point some things out. Okay, unity, what does that mean? It means the background pages are the same. Okay, you've got one background you use for each spread. You got the left side spread with this logo up on the left. You got the right side spread with the logo up on the right. You got your placement of your images and your placement of your type. It's pretty much located in a central location on each page, or should be. This is where I'm kind of have issue with this portfolio, because the type jumps around. Imagine how this portfolio, how consistent would be if you just had just one thing of type, one line of type, one information right there, and then again maybe right there on that side, and then use presented the image up there, the image is up top. I think it would be much more consistent, because your eye wouldn't be jumping around the page. Okay, so I just want to point that out. That's the background pages. That is what we're talking about when we mention unity, portfolio unity. Okay, and again, that would be in week 4's lecture. And then that ties into this, how to design using a grid, because I think your pages should look like this. I think your pages should be very, very strict adherence to a grid. And I'm saying this because in all the years I've been teaching portfolio, all the years I've been hiring designers, and all the years I've been consulting for companies and firms that are looking for designers, this is the best formula to look at work. It shows restraint. It shows a good knowledge of grid usage. It shows a good knowledge of page mechanics, a good knowledge of page harmony. And these are all things that we're looking for in graduating designers. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now, if you have any questions about this, get with me. But what I'm again trying to do here is I'm trying to draw this connection between using the grid and creating page harmony for your portfolio. Okay, hope that makes sense, guys. Welcome to week 4. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, or other, please feel free to get with me. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in class.